limited at that range, that variability. And that's me doing it. I don't know how good the quality of sound is. I have it at max volume, and I believe I have it all the way up. It can't go higher than this, and it feels like, I don't know if there's, oh, that's pretty loud. So I could go like, yeah, it's because it's laid down to a QWERTY keyboard, so you only have so many possible commands at once. That's music box. Like, I could show you the screen that I'm looking at. So this is what I have right now, and you can see all the very variabilities, and you can see the keyboard, and it's layered to a Q and ends with P. But you can see I have these keys that I'm limited to. So yeah, I'm having a good day today, at least with my own time. And I'm looking for the loudest one because it's very hard to hear. And it's blocked here because it only has such a, if I go lower, you can hear lower. And it kind of sounds dumb, like an Animal Crossing game. There's over 120, I would say. And it's very muted. And it sounds very jank. That sounds very muted. I'm just gonna go back to the very first one, the acoustic grand piano. And this is what I was kind of enjoying or operating with at the time. And it's very hard to hear. I don't know if anyone can hear that, because it's at the I have to find something. Not Celestia, not marimba, not a xylophone. Oh, I just had a lot of tea right now, so you have to forgive me. There are some, like, acoustic music box, marimba, xylophone, tubular bells. I liked some of the guitar noises. The guitar noises were kind of really well. I just had to update it because I was worried that it wasn't synchronizing with my streaming software. I was using OBS, and OBS was not really working very well with it, so that's very loud. see if I can go up in range. Oh, it sounds dank. And that's my lowest. That's my highest. Yeah, it doesn't sound too pleasant. Let's go down one. So it sounds janky as hell. Let me see if I can go a bit lower in range. Sorry. That's the lowest I can go. There's only sorry. Ooh. It's very hard to play with the keyboard. And it's the in-between keys. It's the off notes that are really hard to use. It's easy to use the regular notes, but it's very hard to use the other notes. And that's the guitar harmonics. And that's me playing with one hand. I was doing the overdriven guitar. We have the electric guitar muted, and it sounds very muted. And that's the sax, the alto sax, tenor sax. It doesn't sound too different. Baritone sax. Well, I wanted something that sounded good. But it's also loud so people can hear it. I was having a problem with the OBS streaming software, and I did like a 10-minute stream, and the audio didn't go through. And that's the French horn. Oh, it sounds terrible. Oh, the brass section. Oh, except for trombone. Trombone's pretty loud. There's the three notes in between, and there's the 6 notes in between. If you want to really have harmonics, you got to go 3 notes in between or 6 notes in between. You can go like one note in between, but they're very close to each other, so... Oh my goodness, I'm going through noises right now. Clarinet. Clarinet actually sounds pretty nice. And Squidward makes it sound like it's bad. We're back to the saxophones again. Synth voice. A lot of these are very quiet, they're very muted. And those are voice oohs. They're like... I actually don't know how well it receives or picks up, so if you can't hear it that much, I apologize. Please excuse me. A timpani. I like orchestral harp. It's really nice. Pizzicato strings. Can't really hear that much. Tremolo strings. Tremolo strings. Contrabass. And cello, viola, violin. Cello, it's not that loud. Viola sounds like a MIDI. These are MIDI sounds. And that's violin. And the synth bass sounds kind of... And the synth bass one sounds more futuristic. You have to forgive me. And you don't really have much noise, so you press one key and it makes the one standalone noise. And there are some where if you press and hold, they retain their noise. I'm looking for one where I can press and hold and retain noise. Maybe jazz guitar? Hold on. If we go to jazz guitar. On my own time when it's non-desired, but for now, please leave people to their own space and their own free will choice. Do not choose for another, and please remind others, like I had to remind her 10 times over of consent, the meaning of communication, cooperation, and consideration, consent. And she told me to shut up when I tried to defend myself on my property. and she is refusing to acknowledge how she's offended somebody, and she's allowing somebody to not retain the ability to defend themselves. And she will not answer a yes or no question. And it's like, I ask her if that's right, yes or no, and she's refusing to answer. It's like, well, maybe when you learn, or like whatever. So she's still trying to talk or force something down somebody's throat without their consent. If somebody wants free air in their own home, that's like their choice. It's their own indecision. I mean, like, you go to someone's room, they pay rent. You don't decide for them. You're not even allowed to enter without their forewarned knowledge. Oh, that's the highest it'll go. I feel like throwing up. Oh, it sounds terrible. I have to air out the front room. I had all my stuff in the front room, and my mom just like literally she went in there. She was where my belongings were. She was putting her fucking ass on the railing where I put clean paper towels and stuff, like drinks and etc. I told her not to like cross contaminate areas because she's not gonna wipe it down after she's done with it, and she's like ruining the space for everyone else. I had all my paper towels in there. She's like breathing on them. It's disgusting. It needs to be aired out. It needs to be sufficiently aired out. What's the fucking Lysol? It smells like fucking Lysol. No, it's like something in that room smells like Lysol for some reason. It's disgraceful. I don't think she had Lysol wipes going in there. Yeah, I don't think that she actually would have wiped it down after I asked her. You had to touch my bathroom downstairs. That's like where I have all my belongings. I have clothes there. I go to the washroom. I wash my face and hands there. Don't want her entering my airspace. I don't want her controlling my airspace. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done. She's just playing around because she wants to play around, and it's not good. I'm actually really kind of pissed, if you excuse me. I feel somebody try to morally justifying themselves to piss another off, that any actual cooperation or intent to do things which were nice to others. I feel like morality has gone down, and I need to take a deep breath. Thanks so very much for watching, and bye.